only that one. There are many others. And
Sorry,
probably...
Can you repeat that?
You were saying before that Evonik is having a sort of deflection in volume selling in the market.
Yes.
It's true, but it's not only Evonik, many others. And the reason is why, and the question is why. The answer is, first of all, the technologies and the expertise that was part of Western concept is now, let me say, 70%, 60-70% available also in Eastern. So Eastern players started producing as well the niche product. Therefore, what happens? They produce the niche products and they cost less compared to the Western. So a buyer tends to move where there is a quality, but also there is a good price. And this is one of the reasons. And the second reason is that the volume of silica is starting to decrease because the quantity of silica, which is an heavy part of tire, has to be decreased in order to have a light tire that fits the request of the automotive market for the electrical cars.
And is that only for electrical cars, or is that kind of all tires are progressively moving towards lighter weights?
Well, if we wanted to make an electrical truck, even there we should change something. If you want to have an electrical machine that works the fields, even there we move to the electrical, and so even there the weight should decrease. So the moment in time we are focused on car. What happens in 2 years, I don't know. But
well, I guess
probably
what I'm asking, I think that second point that you made, that the volume of silica is starting to decrease, those are two really important points, right? One is just the structural ability of the Eastern producers to make kind of specialized silicas. Then the other one is just kind of this broad point that we went through a long cycle of kind of auto production rising every year. And now we're in this environment where Chinese auto production is down, 20% year to date. European auto production is down 10%. And if new builds is something like 10% of tire demand, then it's just a cyclical correction of demand, right? But then the question I'm more interested in is, in terms of the quantity of silica per tire, if we go back, so it was 0 grams per tire in 2009, how much do you think it is today? And do you think that that quantity within the tire is still rising? As in, like, is there still a share shift from silicas or silicas from carbon black?
There's not an answer now, because every tire producer now is testing. So all prototypes is testing what is better. We don't have, not only my company, but no one in tires, no one has the final number to give you today. Because we should keep the same performance of tire, reducing weight. So it means that we should keep the stability of tires, reducing weight. And this is not easy. The formulation is something that requires time, and time means not only months, means it could be a couple of years. So it's a process of continuous development together with car producers. But compared to the normal cycle, the car producers today are asking tires producers to speed up. So what we are doing is trying to speed up, but I don't have the number to give you today. Because the process started some months ago.
Really, only months ago? I would have thought that this would have been a year.
Not one. Some months ago, means at the beginning of this year. After the Geneva Salon in February, let's say. Sorry. Just started.
So before this, I guess, like if I think 2018 versus 2017 and 2017 versus 2016, do you think that on average we were growing the content of silica per tire still, or do you think that had already kind of peaked out?
No, I guess that by 2026 or 2025, the quantity of silica will reduce, at least the standard. Because I was mentioning some times ago, and there is another type of silica, the organic one. The organic